YouTube Niner Empire, there it is. The 49ers are losing Robert Saleh. The New York Jets have just named Robert Saleh the new head coach. And Robert Saleh is going to get a 5-year deal with the New York Jets. And there's nobody more deserving. What Robert Saleh did with the 49ers defense this year with, it being heavily, banged up, Nick Bosa out, Solomon Thomas out, not a good Eric Armstead. Eric Armstead's playing out of position. Quan Alexander didn't play that much. Jimmy Ward didn't play that much. Sherman was out. Jaquiski Tart. The list goes on. What he did with the 49ers defense this year was incredible. And even last year, or the previous year, the Super Bowl year, the 49ers defense was the top defense in the NFL all season long. And what he did with, taking us to the Super Bowl. Robert Saleh is a hell of a coach, and there's nobody more deserving for the New York Jets. It's kind of weird, though, because 2 days ago, Robert Saleh left the New York Jets or I believe it was yesterday. He leaves the New York Jets' second interview. The Jets give him a second interview. Robert Saleh leaves the Jets without a deal in place. A lot of Jets people, fans, whatnot, thought that, the Jets screwed up Robert Saleh. So then Robert Saleh goes to the LA Chargers, I believe, for a second interview. That wrapped up. Following that, I believe he went to the Philadelphia Eagles to interview there. And then, obviously, just a couple minutes ago, the Jets reached a deal with Robert Saleh for him to become their next head coach. So with that, the 49ers are expected to replace Robert Saleh with linebackers coach DeMeco Ryans. I expected that to happen. I figured that would probably be the best option, that Dan Quinn and Gus Bradley got hired. Even then, DeMeco Ryans is ready to be a defensive coordinator. Kyle Shanahan said that. He even said that DeMeco Ryans in the future, will likely be a head coach in the NFL. So DeMeco Ryans will be perfect, be a perfect replacement for Robert Saleh. The only thing with Robert Saleh is when he came in 2017, he instantly brought energy to the defense, always being fired up, on the sidelines. The players loved him. He was a great locker room guy, and I wish Robert Saleh the best in New York with the Jets. And Robert Saleh is going into a Jets team that needs revamped. He's gonna just like Urban Meyer, going to be starting new, with a young team, and I think Robert Saleh is the perfect guy for the New York Jets, and I think the Jets got this one right for the first time in a very long time. Replacing Robert Saleh replacing Adam Gase with Robert Saleh is like losing a $5 bill and finding a $100 bill. It's going to be good for the Jets, and I would expect the Jets to be back in the conversation within the next couple of years. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done with the New York Jets, but Robert Saleh is the perfect guy. As long as if you can get a great offensive staff put around him, I can see the Jets, being something within the next couple of years, and it'll be good for Robert Saleh. But Robert Saleh is getting a 5-year deal. Like I said, the Niners are expected to promote linebackers coach DeMeco Ryans to defensive coordinator. I love that move. That's a perfect move. I expected that to happen. And, so Robert Saleh to the New York Jets as the next head coach. Let me know what you guys think of this. I expected him to go to Detroit, but, he interviewed with Atlanta, Detroit, I believe maybe Jacksonville. I don't think he interviewed there. The Chargers. He interviewed a lot of places in it, and it came down to not his hometown and in New York with the Jets. So, as always, go Niners, and I'll see you guys in the next one.